All right, before we get this episode started, after you watch this, if you enjoy it, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and my channel. A big thank you to you for that. Now, here's this week's episode. Well, that's it for our diversionary stop on the way up to the lake cabin. We ended up, instead of staying one day by my brother-in-law, Craig and Kathy, here in central Wisconsin, we stayed 2 days. We got in an evening of fishing. I helped them get some work done around the place. Anyways, it's Sunday morning now, about 10 o'clock. We're heading out here from central Wisconsin and heading up to northern Wisconsin to the lake cabin. Yep. So we'll see you up there. There's the cabin as we're pulling out for a evening cruise on the pontoon. Nice and cool. Say hi.
Hi.
Our first cruise on the pontoon for the week. Boy, are we lazy, hey? Didn't even get out on the boat. Well, we got here Sunday, and I cut grass on Monday, and I was really fatigued cutting grass in 90-degree heat and trimming and cleaning up stuff. So didn't start working this morning till 10 o'clock, getting some stuff done. Put the air conditioner, right?
Yeah, we took the air conditioner out, and we had to look up the instructions on how to use it. But it all worked, boom, boom, and we got it to work, and it's awesome.
We're gonna take a ride around the lake. Here, now we're pulling out. You can see what we're seeing. But anyways, it's gonna be a nice cruise here anyways yet. We'll be back at dark. There we go. All right, it's Thursday afternoon, coming up on 3:30. Sandy and I are gonna get out. We're gonna chase some bluegills and some crappies maybe. We'll see what happens. And of course we're ready to go out. Finally got the fishing boat in the water, and we've got storm fronts. The worst of it's kind of south of us, southeast of us, southwest of us I mean. Heard some thunder down there. We'll just have to keep a close eye on the weather and see what happens. So stick with us. We'll have bait in the water shortly. Okay, there she is. We're out chasing crappie and bluegill, we hope. We're seeing spawning beds. She had one bite back in that area, so I'm trying to kind of hold us in here. The wind's picking up a little bit. We may have to use an anchor, but we got to find some active fish first, so stick with us. We'll see what happens. Well, we were working in that bay. Sandy had one hit, bobber went down, but fish came off right away. That was it. I didn't bother turning on any cameras, and we just heard some thunder. So I'm going to come out of the bay. We're going to head up more towards the north end of the lakeside, get a good look, because we're in this bay. We're tucked down low with these trees, and we can't see what the weather looks like. So we're going to head out, check the weather, and I'll give you an update in a minute or two, let you know whether we're still fishing or we're heading in. Stick with us. You can see it coming. Here comes a storm. There ain't no fish worth dying for. We're heading back. I'm shutting off the camera. We'll see you back at the dock. Well, we're back. The boat is unloaded, covered in record time. We're supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow, and they were saying the possibility of a scattered one today. You heard it. I don't know if you heard the thunder out there, but you saw coming in the wind. Oh, I don't know if you hear that. The dark stuff blew over us, but there's more coming here. And I can hear the rumble of thunder out in this direction. Anyways, Sandy and I got out there 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We actually had bait in the water. There it is. Ain't no fish worth dying for. You don't want to be out on the water in an aluminum boat, being the high point on the water, attracting that lightning. So, but I thought we'd give it a shot. I thought with the storm rolling in and the pressure change, fish might turn on. The bay we picked, didn't happen. So anyways, we're back. I hear the wind picking up, and like I said, at Rapant Outdoors 360, we show you the good, the bad, and the not so successful outings that we have in the outdoors, and this was one of them. There is no need to look for the radar, because here it comes.
With this thunderstorm passing through and more storms forecast for tomorrow, these unfortunate weather conditions are really putting a damper on our fishing outings on this trip. With iffy weather conditions again today, Sandy decided not to go fishing, so I'm on a solo fishing expedition.
Hi everybody, we're going to play the hand that we were dealt. We had a 20-degree drop in temperature from the last couple of days. We've been in the 80s, 90s, and we're in 60-degree weather today. So 20-degree temperature drop, most of you are going to think fishing's going to shut down for a couple of days, which is true in most cases. But if you're bass fishing, pan fishing, you go knock on their bedroom doors and they're going to answer. So we're focusing on shallower water where it's going to stay warmer yet. So shorelines, bays, and the second factor is we're looking for active fish. So we're going to try to fish wind-swept shorelines and wind-swept into the bays. Where we got wind blowing in the bays and wind-swept shorelines, we're going to drop some baits on their bedroom door, knock on them, and we're going to have them answer the door and put some fish in the boat. Stick with us. It's going to be a fun episode.
Looking for active fish, I started out pitching a smaller inline spinner lure, and it didn't take long.
There we go. Fish on. Third cast. Nice little bass. See if we can get him up here. Get a look at him at least. Ooh, under the boat. We got our light gear on, so they're all fighting good. Ooh. Quick release. And they're definitely holding tight with the temperature change. So I don't think they're going to chase the baits. I'm using a small spinner. They're definitely not going to chase them with that temperature drop. You're going to have to get into their house, knock on the door for them to hit it. So we got to get in there by the cover. See if we can get another one on.
With the troublesome weather conditions all week long, on and off thunderstorms, 90-degree plus heat, then the 20-degree temperature swings, I figured fishing would be tough today. And after that initial bass catch, the fish action on this first pass just shut down. Hey, I'm not targeting any specific species of fish today. I'm just trying to get a few tight lines and have some fun catching fish.
All right. One fish. Let's make another pass through there. We'll shut off the camera, get ourselves set up. We'll be with you in a little bit. All right. I just came in here. I didn't even get the camera turned on. Forgot to turn the camera on through the cast, and we had ourselves a largemouth. Fish number 2 for today. Not big, but just another bass. So here we go. And they're feeding on artificials, which is a little surprising. I figured I'd have to go to like the Berkeley Gulp Alive scented baits, but I've just got a little silver spinner on. But I got to get in there by the cover for them. So.
Now you can see how close to cover I'm working my inline spinner. I'm trying to drop it at their front door and hoping they're going to answer.
Little one. And he's off. Looks like a little bluegill.
Now, don't be afraid to be flexible when searching out where and what the fish want. Here I'm moving out of the bay and up the northwest shoreline.
Now my second choice here is we're against this windswept shoreline, so again, if you're going to have any active feeding fish, you want to fish that windswept side. Maybe they'll be chasing some bait because the bait fish are rolling in here. Got him. Got him. There we go. Another little one, but hey, we're catching fish on artificials. We're just knocking on their door and they're coming out to get them. Another one. Back cast. This is a little guy though. Wait till you see this one. Back cast, a little small one. We're just going to shake him off. See how you're hooked here. Even if we have the temperature drop to like 15 to 20 degrees, you go knock on their door, they'll answer. Smallie. Yep. Bigger one, nice size. Oh, that's a better size. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I gotcha. Calm down. Nice size smallie. But those little baits, we're knocking on their door here on windswept shorelines with a 20-degree temperature drop from yesterday. You can still put fish in the boat. Stick with us, we're getting more.
Remember to downsize your lure selection when cold fronts roll in.
And again, little crappie and little bluegill bait we're using, but we're sure catching bass. Right now we're having fun with putting fish in the boat. Fish on. Another bass. Boy, they sure like to jump. What do we got here, a largemouth or a small? Largemouth. Another little smallmouth, I've lost count. Like I said, go knock on their doors, they're answering. You just got to find their home. We're hitting windswept shorelines, 20-degree temperature drop from yesterday. We're going knocking on their door, they're answering. Fish on, another bass, just as we're coming into the bay. I didn't even get the camera on again in time. Whoa, nice jumper, another largemouth. And these guys are, they're inhaling these baits pretty good. So let's get this guy off. Just gonna shake this guy off. Like I said, drop it in close to home. Knock on the door, they'll answer. Active fish are still going to chase artificial baits if you put them in the right spot. And right now conditions say drop them close to home. Like I said, we're fishing the conditions presented to us. Are we going to catch 20-inch bass, 18-inch bass? Odds are no. But we're successful in catching some and having some fun and putting some fish in the boat. Days like this, sometimes you got to be content with just the fact that I can get some fish and get them in the boat. Conditions are not at all in our favor, but you can see we're putting fish in the boat. What do we got here? We got our first gill. We got a little bass again. Another little smallmouth bass. Oh, you're hooked pretty damn good, aren't you? Just don't hook me here, I'll get you off. There we go. Fish on. Another bass. Where are you? Another small largemouth. Like I said, we're fishing conditions that we have today. The bass seem to be dialed in on our little panfish baits. We're having fun catching some bass. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. Another bass though. Let's see if he'll bite again. I doubt it. Yep, they're hitting baits. They're more aggressive here in the bay. Even though there's a 20-degree drop in temperature, the bays here are still going to be warmer than other parts of the lake. The lake temperature isn't going to drop overnight, but the bays will still be warmer for the fish. And the fact now that we've got skies clearing up, we're coming back to a high pressure system, we have a pressure change, I think they might get more aggressive. All right, fish on. Bass and another largemouth, and they're nailing them even though they're small. So another largemouth bass. I'm going to shut this off again. Like I said, we catch fish. We're going to show them to you on little spinner baits, little panfish spinner baits. We're catching a lot of these, having some fun. We're taking what Mother Nature is providing today. It's tough conditions today. Bye, buddy. Stick with them. All right. Another little bass. Another largemouth. I've totally lost count. And I mean, they're really nailing these baits. I'm going to try to show you how deeply they're inhaling these. This little spinner bait, and these guys, how they're inhaling these baits. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy off without doing any damage. Yeah, I think I'll be able to shake him off. There he goes. Gone. He just had one hook in him. Whoa! So we're going to move on. It's 4 o'clock and we're going to try to hit one more bay and let's see what happens. Stick with us. Hopefully we'll show you some more fish. Fish on. We got second, third cast in here. Again, another largemouth. Not big, but they're all in that same range that we're looking for. There he is. Again, at 9 to 10 inch range, 8 to 10, let's say. Bye, buddy. Fish on. Very next cast. What do we got? Another bass. Man. Another small largemouth. I'm just shaking this. You can see him. I'm just shaking him off. Maybe 6 inches, 6.5 at best. So let's get him off. Flick of the wrist. Bye, buddy. Very next cast, another bass. Not sure how much battery I got, but we got another bass. Still on this little spinner bait, catching nothing but bass. So we got the camera running for a little bit. I'm gonna have to turn it on after we hook up the fish, and that's it. Another bass. All right, stick with us. We'll show you some more as we catch them. Got to conserve this last battery I got. We got another bass on it. I'm making him to jump here for this camera. Come on, buddy, jump, jump, jump. You don't want to jump. So, looks like we got some weather gonna blow through here quick. It might rain. Oh, hang on, buddy. Shake off the water. Hang on. Off in the set. Once I figure, there you go. All right. Looks like there might be a little weather from. Right now we got 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. The wind's taking my breath away. We got this front passing us by. It's enough for today. Check out the whitecaps. This is in the bay. Oh man, that rain is stinging. I just got one in the eyeball. Anyways, we're calling it a day. Thanks for joining us. I gotta get out in the main part of the lake and get back home. See you later.
Well, the weather didn't cooperate very often for our time at the lake cabin. But just like this rainbow, we made the best of a bad situation. Now I was able to execute a planned strategy for the troublesome weather conditions, and we finally put some bass in the boat. And I hope I was able to pass along some tips and tactics for you to try when bass fishing under poor weather conditions. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Now be sure to tune in and check out our next video as we return to central Wisconsin for food plot maintenance,
You got one.
a little target shooting to stay proficient with my .45 caliber sidearm, and some trail cam reviews and data sets.
Feel free to comment below, or if you don't want to comment in the public eye, we can also be reached at rapantoutdoors360@gmail.com. Now, if you know somebody you think might enjoy this video series, please feel free to go ahead and share this video or this link with your friend. And as always, whether you fish or hunt, remember, practice CCR. Catch, conserve, replenish. Make sure that that resource is available for future generations. See you next time, guys.